Hi, I'm back. I did a spread, but I had to do it in the shape of a nail because my cat won't move. Can you see? So I'm just going to read them. We have altar in the reverse. I'm getting the energy of altar represents like a sacred devotion where someone goes to like worship things. Like it could be worshiping idols or gods. It's like where they leave offerings and things of that nature. So we have altar in the reverse. Someone could have had an altar up of you or try, and I see this picture of a box. Like someone could have tried to put you in a box or something. That's now in the reverse. I see black candles. Come on, Elick. I'm not playing. Hold up. I see black candles. I see skulls and stuff like that. But this was in the reverse. So someone could have had an altar of you or tried to put you in a box. Whatever this is, it's in reverse. And this fucking skull and these black candles and all that shit is going back to them. I have bats. It was in the reverse. This bat energy represents it says like someone invoking their power and not fearing the hidden. So someone was invoking their power and they didn't fear anything. What lurks is coming with an underlying change. So someone tried to invoke their power and someone couldn't fear what they didn't know. So but whole time they wouldn't know that something was coming for them that was going to cause an underlying change because of this bat or this bat energy. Since it's in reverse, I'm not getting like a good energy. Like someone could have this bat energy and invoke their power and not be scared of what's unknown and not be scared of what's lurking because they know that change is coming and they can be in this good energy. But I'm getting that this is someone who tried to invoke their power and wanted someone else to be in fear of what was not coming and feel like something was lurking of and coming in with some underlying change. This is in reverse. So whoever was in this energy, it is going back to them. Now that my cat moved, I can pull this up here. We also have seduction in reverse. With the seduction energy, it talks about like someone who was a master at having someone giving in to their alluring grip. This doesn't have to be seduction in a intimacy type of way. This could be seduction, like say if someone did something that they know was out of line, but they touch you and be like, girl or boy or man, you know I really didn't mean that. You know that it wasn't like that. Like this is some type of a manipulation energy. So we have seduction in reverse. Whatever manipulation someone tried to cast on you is going back to them, or they are now realizing that their seduction or their manipulation tactics aren't working. This is like the energy of someone who knows that they have an alluring grip over someone. Even if they know they was wrong, they know they can just look, like they think that they have this type of hypnosis energy or this type of compelling energy, like from a vampire, when they say they can just make you do anything. You know what I'm saying? But this is a warning. Like this is someone with the claws. Like this is someone who wants to draw out blood without mercy is the energy that I'm getting. Like this is someone who wants to really make you suffer because they know they got that grip on you. Like say if it was a gold digger and she's like trying to put this spell over a guy just so she can get his money. That may resonate. It's in reverse. Someone is waking up to this energy, so they've realizing that their seduction tactics aren't working, or their manipulation tactics to scare someone isn't working, because they realize that whatever they did in this altar or whatever they box somebody up in is that person realizes and they're not scared, and they realize it's coming back to them, and they realizing whatever their words that they're trying, because it don't have to be like seduction, whatever words that they're trying to say to make someone fear is not working. They realizing that. We have intuition in reverse. I think all of these came out in reverse. We have intuition in reverse. Intuition talks about someone who holds the answer, someone who knows the truth. This is someone who is an ancient one, and they await behind the doors of the mind. We have intuition in the reverse. So this is someone who once thought that they hold all the answers. They now know nothing. This is someone who thought that they knew all of the truths. They now know nothing. This is someone who thought they were one of the ancient ones. They now know that the doors are closed to them. You get what I'm saying? But you are intuitive. You are someone who holds the answers. You are someone who knows the truth. You are one of the ancient ones. But whoever this is, if you are the karmic that I'm reading for, your altar backfired because you were trying to invoke some type of power over someone and have them in fear and trying to seduce them with your alluring grip, and your intuition is now blocked. If you are a divine, someone altar is backfiring because they were trying to provoke some type of power over you and use mind control over you to be scared, and their intuition is now blocked. They now do not know what is going to happen next. They now do not know any truths. They now are feeling like their third eye is blocked. We have fertilizing in the reverse. Fertilizing talks about food is not food is not the only thing that nourishes you. Like in another read, I was talking about fertilizing doesn't have to just do with pregnancy. It got something to do with planting seeds. It got something to do with eggs. It got something to do with a lot of things. You get what I'm saying? So right here it says like food. They saying food is fertilizer. Like, so fertilizing doesn't have to just do with pregnancy. It doesn't have to just do with food. It is not the only thing that nourishes you. So when you are fertilizing something, it's like you are breeding something that nourishes you. And it says, be mindful of what you feed your soul. So in this energy, this, like, say if this was a good person and it's laid out, and whoever this is that I'm reading for, I feel like I'm reading for a karmic, but I'm going to say it in a divine way and a karmic way. If you was fertilizing something and this card popped out, I would read it differently. I would read it as a good energy, but what I'm reading it as is a bad energy because it came out in reverse. And then that's the energy I'm getting off of it, not just because it came out of a reverse. You know what I'm saying? The energy that I'm getting is like somebody was not mindful of what they fed their soul. Like, they fed themselves that I can make this altar, I can invoke fear over somebody, I can mind control them because I got all the answers, right? They fed their soul the wrong shit. They was fertilizing the wrong shit. They was planting seeds for the wrong shit. That's in reverse. Whatever, you see how like this lady is right here and she got all of these hard works, but she old as hell, like, and she don't see this young lady right here that's showing her like, you know what I'm saying? You could have used your works for good, but you used your works for this. So everything that you now have fertilized, everything that you had now reaped, I'm coming to take. Or not even I'm coming to take. I'm coming to it, like, I'm going to show you how you can use this for good. I'm going to show you how you can really benefit off of this. Somebody used, they planted the wrong seeds. And it's all backfiring onto them. They starting to realize this. So that's what we have. And Elick was in the video. Say hi. I'm back. This was the last read that I just did. I'm going to connect this to the video because my cat was sitting on one of the cards as I was putting it all away. So I want to make sure that I say this. We have primal energy. So the last thing that I said was everything was being turned. Somebody had made a bad investment. Basically, they was planting the wrong seeds. We have this primal energy that was right after that was in the upright. I didn't see it. I thought all the cards was in the reverse, but we had this and it was in the upright, and it says primal. It says there is no other way around but through the very truth. So someone is about to have to go through the real truth of knowing that they were doing bad shit. They was making altars of motherfuckers, thinking that they can invoke this power over people and control someone, and they thought because they had all the answers that they could just fertilize all of these seeds and plant all of these badass seeds. Well, this person is now finna figure out, or you have invoked your power, your primal energy, so these people can have no other way around the shit that they have done, but through the very truth that lives within you. So you invoke this power over these motherfuckers. That's why they are meeting their judgment. And I just had to add that. So I'm going to connect this with the other video so it might seem strange. Bye.